We've moored our narrowboat home just above Marsh Lock on the beautiful Staffordshire and Worcestershire Canal. Pete works from the boat and will be setting off after a few meetings. And I'm editing videos in my bedroom office with my sleepy co-workers. So we've just left our mooring at top of Marsh Lock, and we are heading to Autherley Junction today, where the Staffordshire Worcestershire Canal meets the Shropshire Union. How far is it, Pete?
It's about 9 miles, I think, but there's 12 locks if I remember, so it's quite a bit of work to do.
Yeah.
But it'll be nice to get on there, so we're done today.
Yeah.
And then we can get up to Shropshire over the weekend, can't we?
Yeah. And this canal has really lived up to what everybody has promised, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Everybody said it was beautiful, and it really is. The locks in particular, they're just so pretty, aren't they?
It's very pretty, isn't it? There's lots of tight bends though, blind bends that are quite narrow, but that adds to the intrigue, doesn't it? It's really pretty.
Especially when you meet a boat at one of those bends.
Yes, yeah.
Intrigue, is that the right word?
Maybe not.
We're in book 2 of the Nicholson's guides. These are the map books we use to navigate while we're cruising. And today we're leaving Marsh Lock and heading north on the Staffordshire Worcestershire Canal, through famous Bumblehole Lock, on through historic Bratch locks, over the Page, and continuing on to Compton Lock, the last lock of the day, past the entrance to the Birmingham Canal at Aldersley Junction, over the Page again, to end our journey at Autherley Junction, where the Shropshire Union Canal meets the Staffordshire Worcester Canal. The Canal Plan website told us that this was a journey of almost 9 miles, with 12 locks, taking 5 hours and 45 minutes. Yes, there's the next lock, first lock of the day. Perfect timing, there's somebody coming down the lock. It's a staircase lock, so we just need to make sure we read the instructions properly. This is nice, a holiday rental it says. Botterham House. That's the top lock filled, and it will go into the bottom lock, which is empty, and then we will empty the top lock into the bottom lock of the staircase. So that's it in the bottom lock. We're just going to close the gate and then empty the top lock into this bottom lock. I'm letting the water into this top lock far more slowly now that the boat's in there, as you saw how fierce it was when I was just filling it before we came in. So I just do the ground paddles gently and let the water in slowly, and don't do the gate paddle until the lock is half full, as that comes out with such a force. Just gently opening the gate panel now, and you'll see how the water starts coming in. Dad's way again, Hamish.
Yeah.
Under his feet. Favourite place to be, isn't it? In the way.
Morning.
That's a perfect name. We always refer to the Ponty-What's-it Aqueduct exactly as that, the Ponty-What's-it. What's the real name of it, Pete?
Ponticasilta.
I think that's right. I'm sure somebody will correct us in the comments.
Yeah, sorry.
Mooring here with rings. What did that sign say? Is it 2 days?
2 days.
Yeah. In Wombourne we are now, aren't we? Oh yeah, there's another sign. And there's some lovely looking apartments there. Bratch locks a 10-minute walk, that sign says.
There as well. Lock landing.
Oh, this is a famous photographed lock. Bumble Hole Lock, and I'll show you in a minute why it's famous. And this is why this is famous. Very childish, but everybody posts a picture of this lock. we are, that's the famous bumble hole lock done. So childish, but it had to be done. That was good timing for us. That boat had just arrived, so we could leave the gates open for him to go in.
Landing coming up, and then round the bend there's going to be Bratch locks.
Is that another staircase?
I think it's one staircase and a single lock, I think, but we'll see when we get there.
We're always on the lookout for a poo bin when we're travelling. We keep them on the front of the boat until we come across one. We're always asked about logistics of how we do things, so that's how we get rid of our dog poo. Storing it on the front of the boat and then getting rid of it when we see a bin. Saw the red life jacket of a CRT volunteer, so that's good. There's a boat just coming down. Yeah, there they are. Bratch locks were planned by James Brindley, the famous canal engineer, and opened in 1772. It's a popular place to visit and sit and watch the goings on, and a favourite place of many. The two-storey octagonal toll house was built in 1800, and the locks have some quirky features not often seen at other locks on the network. There's a boat coming down, these 3 locks, and then we'll be going up. And I'm glad we've got the CRT volunteers here to help us. There's a boat coming down, and then it'll be our turn. There's 3 volunteers on.
Okay. Is it just one staircase then? And a regular?
A staircase and then a regular lock. Bratch locks were indeed built originally as a staircase lock by James Brindley, but subsequently changed and gates added in an effort to save water apparently. Nearly our turn, everybody. That boat's just going into the bottom lock now. Time to let the dogs off to stretch their legs a little bit while we wait. So that boat's just finished coming down the locks, so it's our turn to go in. It was perfect timing to be there with so many volunteer lock keepers on duty, as they were so knowledgeable about the history of the locks. They are nice, aren't they? our new favourite locks, Pete?
I don't know. I love Foxton locks. I think they're just so pretty.
Yeah.
But these have got so much character.
And all the little quirks. And
So it's not a staircase.
no. It was originally built as a staircase, 1772, he told me.
They converted them into 3 separate locks, so there's actually separate gates.
And they drain
between
into
each
those
tiny
side
little gap.
pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dart from a branch ahead of us. They always do this, just darting around, and you can never quite catch them. Next lock already. This one's a 10-foot lock, I think. Really interesting brickwork on this bridge. Okay, there's a boat just up there. I'm just going to check what's going on. There's a single-hander guy on this boat that was just approaching the locks, and even though it was sort of in our favour, I said I'd help him through, because it's so much easier. You can have another helping hand. This guy's boat's Slimline Tonic. Perfect name for a narrowboat.
Look at that.
Another beautiful lock.
Are the heritage ties that are holding the coping stones in place. Just got to be mindful of those as we rise up to the lock, that they don't hook up on the side of the boat. So we're going to keep the boat across to the other side of the lock. So far so good, plenty of room. Warm now.
It is.
All this hot work I'm doing.
Yeah.
boat coming down. That's good news.
Just helped another single-hander through, which is perfect timing. And now it's our turn to come into the lock.
See anything?
Looks like this pillar has been eaten to pieces by some sort of creature, woodworm, who knows. Termites. Do we get termites in the UK? I'm not even sure. Lovely little private moor in there.
Been practicing her coffee making technique and her milk frothing skills. She's made me the Milky Way look. That's the Milky Way, dear.
That's your best mug, isn't it? Mm. I'm not feeling very working today. Lovely bead of that little boat is called Jasper. So much easier doing these double gated locks, and there's a bridge to walk over and you're not balancing across the beams. And then I think one more lock before we get to Autherley Junction. Pete's holding there because there's a boat in the lock coming down. There's a little nature reserve next to the lock here.
Coming up, and then there's one more lock at Compton, 9 foot 4 inches, and then I think we're clear of locks until we get to the Shropshire.
Looks like allotments there, doesn't it?
Sorry?
Allotments.
Yeah, pretty one there, look at the flowers.
Last lock of the day, Compton Lock. This was the last lock of the day for us, but also the last lock of our journey on the Staffordshire and Worcestershire Canal, before we turn on to the Shropshire Union. A total of 31 locks since we joined the canal from the River Severn, rising 294 feet, almost 90 metres. Closed the towpath because they are resurfacing a section just here. So Pete's just figuring out what he's going to do with the bike. He's looked on the map though and he can probably take it around on the road instead of all the way down the towpath. We were checking the route that Pete would take on the bike to ride back to collect the car.
After bridge 61, 62, will be next two bridges. There'll be a water point, so we'll just top off our water. We did it yesterday morning, so it shouldn't take as many minutes at all, but it's always good just to keep it full.
Bob, have you had a tough old day? Keeping an eye out for squirrels and everything? job, isn't it? You scared him, Pop. Did that wake you up, Hamish?
Aaron, here he is. He's coming to land on the way.
He is, he's taunting you, Pop.
He is. Just dropped in over her head.
Pop, you see the ball? Look, there's a ball in the water, quick. Do you see it?
No, he's not seen it.
Fisher up on the right, sitting on a branch. He's just cut the engine to pretend we're an electric boat. We've never got this close to one before. Probably can't even see him on the camera. Oh, there he goes.
Wow.
Oh, he's just flying. Oh, he's just gone into the trees again. Definitely no sign of a water point there.
What are you doing? What's going on? What did you see? Was it a squirrel or something? What's going on? Hey? Alright. Hello. Alright,
What did she
sweetheart.
say?
I have no idea, but she got quite agitated. Alright, sweetheart.
Look, you've woken your brother up now.
Yeah, I'll wake him up.
This is Aldersley Junction. If we turn right, we'd be going to Birmingham, but we're going to be heading straight on towards the Shropshire Union. Just a short distance up here is going to be Autherley Junction, where we're going to be turning off to the Shropshire Union Canal.
Just after those more boats on the left should be the turning onto the Shropshire.
So we made it, Autherley Junction, turning left onto the Shropshire Union Canal. Join us next time as we start our journey up the Shropshire Union Canal, heading for the Llangollen Canal for winter. Thank you so much to everybody that supports our channel through Buy Me a Coffee and YouTube Super Thanks. And as always, thank you to all of our viewers. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up and give us a like, and leave us a comment and tell us what you thought. And if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button and join us on our travels.
I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you